This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm Marlon Mayhew.
I'm Anna Johnson.
And this is North Dakota Today.
And we've already started this morning. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
We just went through a whole round of Clueless trivia.
Yes.
If you remember the movie Clueless. Woo!
1995 classic with Alicia Silverstone,
Yeah.
Stacey Dash.
I think all of us idealize being Cher or a friend, Dion.
Yeah.
And then you were saying...
I want to be Murray because Stacey
okay.
Dash was hot in the 90s.
Murray's hair in that movie, though.
Don't call my mom. Don't call my mom. That's, yeah, so
I loved
funny.
it.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie. But yes, having a good Monday morning, it looks like.
Yes, we are.
You're here and you're like ready
I'm
to go.
ready to go. It's August 1st, guys. It's the first of the month. Get out there, create your August.
And we talked about this, like new start to the month,
Yep.
new start to the week. Let's go in, guns
Gung-ho,
blazing,
yes.
like just bring this positivity.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it.
I love that.
Did you have big plans this weekend? What were you up to?
This weekend I'm going to Chicago, guys. I'm going back home to see mom and dad and my little sister. She's coming in from Iowa. We're going to have a little family time. You know, it's well warranted. I haven't seen them since my birthday. So it's good to always catch up with your family and see how they're doing.
Yeah, I have the opposite. My family's going elsewhere. My youngest, I should say, he's going to be with my in-laws. Because my oldest two did that whole trip in Michigan. They stayed with my mom and hung out there for 2 weeks. And now my youngest son gets to go with my in-laws for 2 weeks. And so everybody gets quality time. But yeah, so it's going to be a little bit quieter around the house, kind of weird for me. And it'll be fine. It's fine.
Right.
I don't have any attachment problems. It's fine.
And little Avery was like, I got monster trucks. I'm good.
Yeah, he was this morning. I was like, I'm going to miss you so much. Goodbye. And he's like, monster trucks. I'm like, well, that's cool for you. What am I going to cuddle with? Gus. I'm like, no, it's not the same. I did have just a tish of separation anxiety already last night. It was like 10 o'clock. I could hear that he wasn't going to, he was just talking and my husband was like, go to sleep. And then finally I texted my husband. I was like, can he just like sleep next to me for a little bit? And so begrudgingly, my husband brought him and just let him, because my husband goes to bed later than I do. He's usually up doing work at night.
Hardworking man, yeah.
He is. So he forgot to sleep with me for like an hour, at which point I woke up and realized he wasn't there. And I texted my husband. I was so tired. And I was like, I lost Avery. And he's like, he's in his bed. It's fine. So you know how it is when you guys are just a little short on sleep. And
Right.
things are confusing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So many great things to happen this week.
Yeah.
You know, it's an amazing week for Fargo, Moorhead area in general. It's just going to be beautiful weather, so get out there to Island Park, Linwood. You know, the parks are out there for our pleasure. So
One of my favorites, don't know if you've been, well, it's got a playground, you probably wouldn't have been, but Shadowwood in West Fargo, really good because they have the playground, but they have the splash pad.
Ooh.
And it's set next to a little lake.
Nice.
So it's just idyllic West Fargo.
Nice.
I love that. Legally Blonde
Yes.
is continuing this week. We're actually going to have them on our show a little bit later, so that's pretty cool.
Right.
And you got to talk to someone pretty
Very
incredible.
special. Haley Hasselhoff is going to be up next, guys, with the most amazing things for body positivity and curve positivity as well.
And while we're very excited about that, and it is a super important message, her father,
Mr. David Hasselhoff.
which is so exciting.
Remember him in Knight Rider?
I remember him in everything.
Yes.
I remember him in Baywatch. He did not wear a shirt most of the time. Don't know why. I'm sure that's what everyone's like in California.
Right.
But yeah, the Hoff, I mean, that's quite a legacy.
That definitely
Goodness.
is. Yeah, he has been around for decades, and he's one of the most amazing actors out there. So I'm so happy that I had the pleasure to talk to his daughter and really get to, you know, the most amazing part of life, which is body positivity.
Yeah, and very talented.
Very talented.
That's so crazy. And I love that. That's one of my favorite things. We're also going to talk about what's coming up in entertainment news, things that are going on in Hollywood later. And I love when people have this legacy. The Baldwins a little, because Haley seems like a pretty great girl, and her dad and her family are all over Hollywood. They're incredible, and I've seen them in so many different roles, and boy, are they talented. Just some of them are just.
What's his brother's name that was in Biodome with Polly?
Is it Steven?
Stephen Baldwin. You're right. Yeah. I love Biodome.
Do you
with
really?
Pauly Shore. Yeah.
You know, I've been seeing Pauly Shore lately. I think it's because he joined TikTok. I think that's why. I do not spend all my time at TikTok. I know it seems like that, But that's where I get my pop culture from.
Yeah.
I don't get to do it very often. And I've been seeing him a lot more and remembering all of these like really great movies that he did. In the Army Now, hilarious. What was the one where he went home with the farmer's daughter?
The In-Laws?
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, that was a great movie. Goodness. Pauly Shore, underrated.
And he was the voice for the Goof Troop movie.
No way.
Yeah, he was the little boy. He's like, yo, Stacy, talk to me, baby. And he does like the leading,
makes
the
sense.
cheese. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that does sound, yes. He's a very memorable voice.
Yeah, most definitely.
Aw, nostalgia.
Right?
Yeah, I need to find those movies again. They were so good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Here's something that my mom always says, and you probably have one too. When you're homesick, is there a movie or a genre that you watch that makes you feel better?
All of John Hughes. Uncle Buck, to Ferris Bueller, to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the whole gamut. And then, I know it's not John Hughes, but Risky Business. I end with Risky Business because it's just a whole plethora of like Chicago.
That's so,
Yeah.
yes, they're so good, Home Alone and everything.
Yeah.
I do love Risky Business, but partly because I'm like, ooh, entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Apparently I'm a huge nerd. But I also love kind of that time frame. I'm very much like Weekend at Bernie's,
Yes.
Young Frankenstein, Clue, all of that stuff. I love like the Monty Python stuff.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's just the one with the bunny. Do you remember
Yeah,
the bunny? Oh
yeah.
my goodness. So yeah, my sister's putting that on her doormat. Actually, she's like, "Beware!" and it's got a bunny.
That's hilarious.
So funny. So yeah, so much good stuff out there. And
Yeah.
gosh, I don't know what it is about you and I always feel nostalgic when I'm
Yeah.
with you, and I'm like, oh, do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, but looking forward, now we have an awesome show.
Yes, we do.
Awesome show ahead. So much going on today.
Yeah. So stick tuned, but first, your local steals and deals.